So I just got back from watching Superman, and I gotta say, I'm moved. That being said, I do have some criticisms, some critiques, but let's start with the positives first. The cinematography, oh my gosh, the shots and the angles and the way stuff was choreographed, it was dope. James Gunn, he's good for that though. Like, you watching any James Gunn films, like the Blue Beetle movie, underrated film. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, like, you know, wait, hold on. Let me just fact check James Gunn actually directed that movie before I say some dumb shit. Oh yeah, what James Gunn? Okay, I don't know. I've seen some bullshit online, but okay, yeah. So we'll just keep that in there just for shits and giggles. But no, the movie itself, like, we're gonna get into the plot in a little bit, but I just want to keep giving it high praises. I think it was dope that they did Mr. Terrific so well. Like, he was a great character. Like, I like how they handled him. He had aura, smart black character. Feel me? He was on his P's and Q's. He about his business. He sees a threat, he gonna eliminate it. Feel me? He was tough. I also like that the plot felt natural. Like, all the things that happened made sense. It wasn't like an ass pull. The story as a whole, like, it made sense. There was continuity and there's stakes to his actions. And, well, actually, we'll get into that a little bit more in a second. It feels like there's actual stakes, like people are at risk, like they're fighting for something, and it's all plot relevant. It's all, everything done in the movie was in character. Like, these characters, like, they're developing, and we're growing with the characters as the movie goes on. Like, the dialogue matters. It moves the story on. Like, we're seeing the different progressions of different characters. Long story short, the characters are being developed. Not even in the sense that, like, oh yeah, Superman's a new person at the end of the movie, but like, we're seeing how he's still learning to maneuver through different situations, and it just felt cool. But now let's get into some of my problems with the movie. First, what I want to touch on first is the fact that Superman was saving everybody as he should, Mr. Superhero. You know how that gets. But a lot of those people should have died. And, like, I was kind of nervous watching the movie because I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna remember this exact scene. But it's not one scene. There's a lot of scenes where people should die. Like, don't get me wrong, he's Superman. He's gonna try and save everybody, do the best of his ability. But, like, no, he can't save everybody all the time. Like, I can remember specifically in my mind when that fire blast hit the building and none of the people got incinerated. Like, what? This is ridiculous. And then that big dinosaur or whatever, that the distraction Lex Luthor made so that Superman wouldn't go and stop the rift, it didn't kill anybody. That big ass monster, bro, it stepped. It was cracking concrete. There's so many different cars. There should have been casualties, but that was my main gripe. A lot of people should have died and didn't die. But I think it's because, like, I'm so accustomed to this new generation of superheroes where, like, we see the civilian casualties when they're fighting, like Invincible, where, like, he tries to save people, but, like, there's gonna be casualties when you're fighting at that high of a power. And what I didn't like is Superman so soft. Like, he has his no kill rule. Yeah, he shouldn't kill, I guess, because, like, I mean, like, it's against his moral code, but, like, some people just gotta die, you know? You doing all this politicking, like, when he was trying to save the big monster, let's go back to it, in the middle of the city, he over here trying to play nice, trying to move it. He's not putting in no real pain. And then the Justice Gang comes through, and my boy Mr. Terrific, he analyzed the situation. He like, okay, I know exactly how to smoke this. And then he talking to Clark, he's like, yo, how come you haven't packed this up? He's like, oh, I'm trying to figure out how to I'm trying to figure out how to transport it to another location so that we can just, like, figure it out, you know, analyze it, study it, this, that, and the third. And Mr. Terrific looked at him, he's like, yo, soft ass, and went and smoked bull. And I'm like, he's standing on business. Feel me? Like, that was P. That was real P. Superman, like, I get you the nice guy or whatever. And then also, wait, hold on, let's talk about, I didn't like how they they fixed the message. Like, I mean, I guess it makes sense though, because, like, they're super hackers, or they all this technology in the world, so they were able to, because you definitely can repair damaged storage and stuff like that. Like, I've seen online that there's, like, these software engineers who can, like even if you delete a file, they can re-engineer it based off of, like, I don't know how it works. You gotta look it up on YouTube, but it's possible. Like, you could delete something off a hard drive and the engineers are able to reprogram it or reverse engineer it back to what it was supposed to be before it was deleted. So I guess that made sense. They'll get a little pass for that. Oh, I also like what they did with Crypto. Crypto was a good addition. Like, yeah, some of it was kind of like, oh my god, all right, this dog don't listen for real. But I mean, came through, get a little addition to the movie. When he whooped Lex Luthor's ass, everything he did in the movie wrong, it was all good with me. Cause like Superman should have been did that. Like, he's so soft like that. We keep getting back to this. Like, oh yeah, I'm the hero, the beacon of light, all that. Yeah, I get it, but like, I'm trying to really see you get it in. Like, Lex Luthor been playing with your top this entire movie, you feel me? His whole, I said I was the biggest hater. No, Lex Luthor is the biggest hater. Like, his whole mission was to destroy Superman. Like, he wanted to damage his rep, but if he could pack him up, he was ready to pack him up too. But another thing I liked about the movie as well, Lex Luthor was a great villain for Superman because he's like the biggest hater, like I just mentioned. Like, he was really studying Superman's film, really learning his moves, so his bots would, like, he had like a program. It's like, yo, I know what move he's about to throw for me, we go counter it. 1A. Like, that was dope. It made sense. Like, it was super in character that Superman was losing to Lex Luthor. Like, it's not like he was losing to somebody who's inferior to him, because Lex Luthor was really like on his P's and Q's trying to make sure he could pack this dude up. Also, I'm all over the place. I don't care. It's my review. It's how I feel about the movie. When at the end of the movie, when Superman was giving his dialogue on how to be human, are you kidding me? Like, I was cringing the entire time. Who is this space goofy talking to, telling me how to be human? Like, you learn how to be human from your experiences, I guess, but how you, the alien, gonna tell me how to be a human? Green Lantern was kind of neff to me until he showed his ass in that war, because he came through and he was like, man, be serious. Like, y'all think I had this war I'm around? Packed everybody, packed them, started throwing the middle fingers up, flipping all the tanks. That was dope. Hawk Girl, kind of cringe. She kept yelling in my ear while I'm watching her fight, whatever. That's cool. I like how Ultraman was a clone of Superman, so it made sense when he was whooping his ass. Mind you, at the end of the day, the clone is not the original, so Superman could have smoked him had it really come down to it. But he got that good character and that nice heart, so he wasn't really trying to kill him. So that was dope. But that being said, like, before they got to their final battle and they was getting to it for real, to run the ones, when they went all the way up into the sky and dropped down, and that girl didn't die. Come on, bro. She was unconscious, but she's still breathing. She's dead. Keep it a buck. She's dead. So that just ties back into the fact that people didn't die in this movie and they should have died. That's really what it comes down to. But I mean, I guess like Superman's supposed to save everybody, and it's like a PG-13 movie, so they're trying to keep it cute. When Hawk Girl killed that dictator or the president of the country, that was dope too. Because I mean, like, I'm not saying I don't want to be morbid and say I like watching people, but like, it always feels good when you're watching a movie and like when these, especially superhero movies, when they're fighting, there's actual stakes and people could actually get hurt. So that was just a nice relief to see. But Superman was dope. It was dope. It had a nice little, camera work. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but the camera work, the cinematography, the shots, all, like, it was dope. Like, when you got the title sequence in the beginning, when they just checked Superman's chest and it was like, whoop, Superman logo, boom, let's get into the story. That was cool. And they had another moment towards the end of the movie where they flashed the Superman logo. It was like, yo, he's going ape shit. That was dope. But yeah, let's see if there's anything else I would add to this review. I almost forgot. I remember now. When that scene when they were in the pocket dimension and they were trying to break out, and Mr. Terrific and Lois were in the little portal shit or whatever, and he was like, "Oh yeah, we can't go in that river because it'll tear us apart." Yo, I mean, okay, Superman. All right, Superman being in the river and being fine, I could live with that. For me, that's Superman. Fairs, whatever. The baby survived, bro. They was in that pool swimming around like it was lake compounds. I'm like, yo, what's going on? This not, yo, bro. They just told me this, like this. That's what this is goes back to the stakes. They was talking about, oh yeah, we can't go in this water because it's gonna kill us. And the baby was in there swimming around. They was playing around in there. Crypto, everybody was taking a swim for real. So, and then they're about to go into the black hole. Yo, do you see what this dude Superman does? First of all, hold on. Was that Martian Manhunter in the movie? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not that good with this comic book knowledge. I only go so far. I know surface level. I don't know who that's supposed to be. If that was supposed to be Martian Manhunter, that's a wavy Martian Manhunter. I say that. Or whoever he's supposed to be. So forgive my ignorance. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna pretend like I know who that was, because I really don't. But oh yeah, he was trying to pull Superman out the water, and he couldn't hold his baby because when he changed his form, he can't hold stuff. But he changed form, was holding Superman. I don't understand. But like I said, they're all in the water and they're just heading towards the black hole. But for some reason, he's trying to pull. Oh boy, or not for some reason. Obviously, they're trying to pull Superman away from the black hole so he doesn't die. But or I don't even know if he's gonna die in the black hole. But he did. So the point is, he didn't want to go in the black hole. So they're pulling Superman in this direction. He's holding on to the baby, and Crypto is just bullshitting. So then he blows. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember this exactly because I mean it's got a lot going on. But I'm pretty sure he blew Crypto in a direction so that he could grab him, and then the dude pulled them away from the black hole while Superman was using his hot breath to propel them the opposite direction away from the black hole. If he could have done that, why didn't he do that the entire time? I don't know. But that's my last comment. Yeah, now I'm really about to get off this. But that's really all I got for now. It's LD. I'm signing out. Peace.